aliens.
They're claiming you're being used.
Yeah, they say I'm being used.
Has the mayor said this or his staff members?
His staff members, but by him coming here twice, and they used a picture once in the Sentinel magazine newspaper that was a month old, and they stuck it in there the same week of his State of the City speech. Like, you know, we had just posed that day, and we were upset about that. Plus, in that State of the City address, you could hear the mayor say, and a superstar, destined for greatness, you know. And then all of a sudden, you know, they hatched a plan, and they sat down, and they said, okay, I could just see all of them sitting around the table wondering, what are we going to do? Because, you know, his dad is not going to just take Pedro Espinosa by himself. He won everything. You know, we got the immigration people out there hounding, you know, the radio talk show hosts. ICE is raiding everything. Everything is moving the way people want it to move. That's in the anti-immigration, anti-illegal alien gang.
So Villaraigosa and his staff have been lobbying you think, to drop your support for Jamiel's law?
Him, Michelle Hennessy, Herb Weston, all his people.
Herb Weston, the city council.
His people. He stuck me in that back room in the city council office. He worked on me back there, but I wasn't budging.
Wait, Herb Weston is black.
You know, Herb Weston, Bernard Parks, and Jan Perry, I call them the three amigos, no disrespect intended to Latinos. It's just that they're in the pocket. They won't do nothing. Once they found out that Pedro was a legal alien, nobody has said a word, even though we've been demanding something be done. I mean, not just asking. We're demanding. Where are you guys at? Why are you not helping us?
I think you understand this, Jamiel. You're a difficult thing to deal with for them because you are black. And they don't want you. They want you on their side.
Yeah.
And all right. Now, so Herb Weston, what did he say to you? How did he just said drop this support for Jamiel's law?
They try to tell me the pros of it. No one tells me the bad part. Everyone tells me how much we need the legal aliens and we need Jamiel's law to be gone. And Herb Weston said one time, man, you're gonna open up a hornet's nest with this one. And I said, I hope I did. You know, my son is dead. He was killed by a legal alien gangbanger, and we're pissed off over here. We're devastated. This is too hard to swallow. And for Bernard Parks, he didn't call me. His son didn't call the house. His wife has been over here. John's people has called. Everybody.
Wait. Let's stop on Bernard Parks. He's come over or he's called you?
He's been here. He's been here once when we did the memorial.
He came over the house. His wife has come over the house?
His wife been here.
And
his son called the house.
And are they also?
And his people.
They're also lobbying you to stop your support?
Yeah, stop the support. Everybody said in their own way of, you know, what you're doing is, you know, I've had people everywhere I go. I'll go to different events. The other day, Sunday, I was at a Women Against Gun Violence thing. And they sent somebody there, and she spent 15 minutes trying to tell me that I'm taking down the whole Latino nation. And will I stop it? It's not fair that...
The Latino nation?
That's how she was talking. You're taking down everybody.
Jamiel, hang on a second. We have the district attorney, Steve Cooley, on the other line. So could you put him on so I don't hang up on Jamiel?
Yeah, lock it in there.
Would you lock
Chris.
him in, Chris? Just hang on just a second. We're going to get them both on.
All right, there they are. Steve, you there?
I'm here.
Steve?
Now, have you heard Jamiel Shaw's story?
I have, and I've been working on the issue that you've been talking about for the last 2 days, and I can assure you the prosecutor in this case is absolutely the best. And I know we're working through some issues, but Special Order 40 is a real problem. We all agree with that. However, our office will never, ever deny the opportunity for someone to criticize it just because they happen to be the next of kin of a victim that
Steve, let's talk about Jamiel's charge. He says that your deputy, Michelle Hennessy, made it sound as if Jamiel doesn't drop his support for changes to Special Order 40, they're going to brand his dead son as a gangbanger, and that he was wearing a Spider-Man backpack, a red belt. These were gang colors, and she made it sound like this was the deal.
I heard this last night as a result of some other talk radio show, and I put 2 lawyers on today. That's not true. We're going to prosecute this guy to the full extent of the law and all the facts.
What's not true? You saying Jamiel Shaw's lying here?
No. I would never say that. However...
Well, if he's telling the truth, then it sounds like your deputy was trying to cut a deal.
No, absolutely not. She explained to him the facts of the case accurately and fairly, and I can assure you, Special Order 40 is an issue he can talk about, and we encourage him to talk about it.
Well, what do you know? What do you know about the allegation that she told him that his son was wearing gang colors, and that could be a factor?
It is a factor. There is evidence. I can't talk about it under my.
There's what evidence he's a gang member?
There's evidence that not as a gang member, but maybe the assailant, the person who gunned down this young man inappropriately without cause, may have thought he was a gang member. There is evidence of that.
Based on a Spider-Man backpack?
Jamil, because we only have about 3 minutes here.
No. Based upon other evidence, I've already seen it. My lawyers have shown it to me. His gang membership is not clear. Whatever the assailant's motive is, may be because of that. That'll come out in court. I cannot talk about it.
Well, wait a second. You're saying Jamiel Shaw II's gang membership is not clear? Is that what you said?
It's not clear, but there may be something that the assailant saw that motivated him to think he was a gang member. However, there's nothing to indicate this is anything less than a killing of an innocent young man going home.
Either way, what relevance does this have in the Special Order 40 discussion they were having?
Well, why is she giving him a lecture on Special Order 40 anyway?
Well, Special Order 40, you want to get into that broader topic. If you read the whole Special Order 40, if LAPD would enforce Special Order 40 and refer arrested illegal aliens appropriately to ICE, or formerly INS, that would be great. And we have a program in our office. We're prosecuting federally those individuals who.
Well, let's go from a different angle. What about Jamiel's Law? Have you read it? What do you think of it?
I've not read it yet completely. I will read it, and it may be the way to go.
All right, Jamiel, we only got a minute, though. Jamiel, do you have a response to Steve Cooley here?
Yeah, like I said, I wanted to, before I meant to give Steve Cooley his props on that he was looking into this, that he was investigating it. I just forgot to say that. I didn't mean to disrespect to that, but everything else, no. Michelle Hennessy was deliberately trying to make me think that she knew for a fact, like he was doing some really bad stuff out there, and that's a lie. All he had on was a backpack that said Spider-Man on the backpack and a belt. That does not mean anything. He had a long T-shirt on. Espinoza couldn't have seen that T-shirt. The backpack was on his back, completely on his back. And there was no way that he could see that from that angle that he came up with my son. All he saw was he was black. And he was going to kill this black kid right quick. And the way she did it made it so obvious that would happen. And we think that there's a lot of people who have been killed under the disguise of gang stuff because these people, they're invisible. No one knows who they are because they're using fake IDs, fake identities, and nobody's getting prosecuted for that.
All right, Jamiel, thanks for coming on.
Steve, can we get you on the show Monday to talk about this in more detail when we have more time?
Absolutely, but we're working on it. We heard about it today. I got good lawyers on it. We've talked to Michelle Hennessy, the head deputy there, Gary Hernsberger. We're all over this.
All right, Steve. We're running up against the clock here. We'll talk with you on Monday, okay?
All right,
you got it. I'll call you guys Monday.
All right, LA County District Attorney Steve Cooley talking about this new development in the Jamiel Shaw case. All right, when we come back, it's the Friday Weekly Movie Review. We'll have a lot of follow-up on this on Monday, so come back at 3.